Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Oblivion. Where that is...
I'm listening.
Where was that? Why are we in here? Watch Lex until he's ordered to leave the waterfront.
Everyone's saying this.
So we gotta go to the waterfront. That's what we were doing. See, what's funny is, I noticed somebody, like, there was a couple complaints about quest markers and not having quest markers. When in all honesty, I think what the major issue seems to be is less the lack of quest markers and more the lack of reading comprehension on the people who are complaining, right? Because if you read the quests, who are you? Imperial
the Gray
Legion
Fox
battle
is hiding
mage.
nearby. What do you know about it?
I know nothing.
We'll get it. Nothing so far.
I am wearing Dark Brotherhood clothing, right?
No sign of it.
I'm glad that it doesn't matter what type of clothing you're wearing.
We'll get him. No sign of the Gray Fox, sir.
Just do this and get our stealth skill up as we wait. I don't know how long we have to wait. Oh, we just stopped, so that means that we're in a scripted moment right now.
Begone, mortal. So, the mages send a foul Daedra to deliver a simple note when an honest footman would have done. How typical. All right, men. We've been ordered back to our posts. I smell the dirty hand of the Gray Fox behind this.
Dude, you're gonna end up losing your fucking position at best. Your vendetta against the Gray Fox has cost the Arcana University dearly. You commandeered the guards patrolling our property. In their absence, someone stole a valuable artifact from the university. We demand that you return all guards to their posts immediately. If you do not do this, we will be forced to bring the matter to the attention of your superior. I love how...
I'm rather busy.
Hey, Dave, what, rather busy running back with your tail between your legs? It's hilarious to me how that we probably would have been stuck up in that roof for a good hour if I wasn't impatient. But I'm too impatient for that.
You have my ears.
Damn, feels like how today was. Cold, rainy, when yesterday was, I'm double checking to make sure I'm not muted. Okay, good. Cold and rainy, when yesterday was hot as fuck. So this is Thieves Guild questline that we're focused on doing right now, alongside Mages Guild stuff. Because we had to wait for the Mages Guild stuff, we decided to do Thieves Guild.
Hail.
That's the whole
I'm glad you're here.
story.
We have work to do.
We do.
I didn't think much about him when I first joined the Thieves
That was a
Guild.
weird position shift.
Lately, I've been hearing odd things, though. That gray cowl he wears was stolen from Nocturnal herself. Can you imagine having the nerve to steal from a Daedric lord? He's been ordered to evacuate the waterfront? Excellent! I have one last task for you. As a sign of good faith, the Thieves Guild needs to return Roromir's ice staff to the Arcane University. However, the wizards are not to be trusted. I'm sure they would have no qualms about killing you once they... Instead, I want you to put Rormir's ice staff into Ontus Vaynon's safe chest.
He keeps one in his home.
Ontus
A
is
former university researcher.
Greedy bastard, aren't you? I like that in a thief. You'll have to see Screeva about that. I'm
just running the scam. If I get shafted about this, I'm gonna be so upset. Because... Oh, really? Interesting. I expected to have to actually travel for that. Anyways, there have been so many, like... Shit. There have been so many times where in, like, Grand Theft Auto, you get shafted for the job that you do and you don't get paid for it. I'm hoping that it'll be pretty quick. Pretty quick. I absolutely love how that was probably completely unnecessary for me to do because he was asleep, technically. And we got a crash. Damn. Well, hey, greetings and good day, Insane Baboon. Redneck, how are you doing today? Appreciate the lurk. Also, what do you mean about having a long face? Are we talking about the characters in the game? Or was it something I was unknowingly doing? Because if it's the characters in the game, makes sense. How much progress did we lose? There are some characters that the way they're modeled, their faces look extremely elongated. Right? Me, I was leaning my head down a little bit. But yeah, if in the game keeps crashing, we'll probably take a little bit of a hiatus break from it or whatever. And we'll end up... Where? Oh, all the way back down in Burville. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. Anyways, I might check out, or not check out, but play that Arena Breakout game a little bit later today. It's kind of funny because it doesn't just have the extraction shooter aspect, which it does, and I have a hell of a story to tell. I messed up at the end of the day in this engagement, but I learned from it, so I'm not upset about it, especially considering how they have with, like, they have these free kits you can get, and you get 5 weekly tokens, or basically, or whatever, or you get +5 if you don't have 5 every Monday. So you have at least 5 runs a week that you can do no matter what. That's pretty awesome and forgiving. You can unlock more with the events that they have going on. And I got into this engagement. I think it was against a full team of 4. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been against a full team of 3.
Ah, the prowler approaches.
And I was in the motel. There was this room that had a balcony you could jump off of, but I didn't know it at the time, so I stayed in the room. And basically took out 2 of the 3 players that were engaged me. A 4th player came up, but they were doing the random imposter mode or whatever. Oh, hell yeah, we'll duo in that game for sure. Off stream, on stream, I don't care.
Ah, the prowler.
I'll probably end up staying up way too late playing it later tonight. In all honesty. Because I have this habit of, like, I'll lay down, can't get some sleep within like 20 minutes, so I'll end up playing a game for a bit, then I'll be able to go to sleep. Other times I'll just wake up early as fuck and play for a couple hours before I go back to sleep.
Ah, what
weird
can
like
a
that.
humble
But hell yeah, that game is
thief?
It's not too realistic, but it's realistic enough, right? if you get what I'm saying. Because, like, I feel like if you're wearing a helmet and they don't have the ridiculous armor penetration ammo or high damage ammo, you could at least get one headshot survived. Mind you, I've only dealt with low grade stuff, so it might be different, but it's not too realistic to where you get hit once in the head and you're done for.
Hieronymus Lex has left the waterfront. Well done.
So, and also that pay to win stuff.
Mithridel's report tells me that you
I don't
have
think
done
that
well.
exists anymore.
You have earned your reward.
If it does, I haven't seen any aspects of it yet.
I am promoting you to Cat Burglar, which means you can use Luciana Galena Abreville as your fence. Congratulations on your new rank.
I guess, the most noticeable pay-to-win aspects would be anything that has to do with, like, the sets you could buy. They give you a gun and some armor or whatever. But, honestly, it's one of those things where I don't feel that that's that pay-to-win at the end of the day, because you're going to lose durability on that armor over time. Even if you repair it as well as you can, you're still going to lose durability on it. If you go up against somebody and you just so happen to lose, then that would basically be wasted money if you haven't had any successful extractions at that point. And I guarantee you, if new players are coming into that game, buying those sets, wearing those armors out into early game loot drops or whatever, they're going to end up losing it to players that are more skillful, for sure. Because if I realized that I could drop off that motel balcony, I would have been able to take out 4 or 5 other players, loot everything, and possibly leave. But I was basically stuck in that room without realizing that I could
The hunter can pay his fines to the guards, serve his time, or pay this one half, and they will all... You must do more to fill the guild's treasury before... Seek more loot. Keep the fences...
I... Actually...
Shadow,
wait. Was that literally just I had to leave? 400 gold worth.
The hunter.
So who's the fence in Beville?
You are a
Let me actually mark it on the map.
Shadow, hide the hunter.
It doesn't mark all of... Yeah, it does. Okay, good. It does mark the thieves. So... we need another... what? 85 gold? In sales? Do something like this, then. Movement, yeah, there's definitely a lot of movement to keep in mind. It is amazing how useful it is to actually slow walk and sneak up on people. I've done that a couple of times. Oh, I did another game right after that game where I was stuck in the motel, where I got into, like, I took out 5 actual players. I got into 3 separate firefights, and I caused another firefight to happen because there was another team above me on this little rinky bridge, and I was crouched down, slow walking under it, but I was injured, so I was making sounds, so they kept walking back and forth, looking around, and then I walked backwards slowly and popped them both in the head, then ran, and a fight broke out right after that. And I was like, my leg was black, my arm was black, and I think I had a blackened stomach, but I was able to loot a surgical kit and repair it, and then drink an energy drink or whatever the hell it's called, a pop or whatever, and I was able to get out of the match then. It is very interesting how quick I played that game, and I was like, yeah, I'm in. Because even if you play solo, it feels very satisfying to get into and engage. Like, it doesn't feel like... Of course, it's an unfair advantage for the people that are in teams, especially if they're talking. But it does feel like if you do it right, you can actually completely demolish all of your opponents. It would be a map knowledge thing at that point, though, right? And weapon play and stuff like that, because I got to get used to the recoil of that game. But yeah, I've definitely felt really skilled at times, It's less feeling really skilled and more being like, no, I am actually pretty good at games when I'm not baked out of my mind.
Spare a coin.
Right? I'm trying to think where a good spot would be to go to steal from. And...
Take care.
You got a real bounce. Swift hunting, Fred. Bet you're quite the
Hello
acrobat.
there.
I can think of shops, but I don't think they show the shop names in this location. Okay, so there's not nearly as many shops as I thought there would be. In that case, let us fast travel to Skinguard Castle. There might be some good things we can steal over here at the castle. I'm not sure if there's a stash hide. At least when referring to the Arena Breakout game. I know that there's ways to upgrade your stash size. I really haven't felt the need to do that. I've just been selling, like, literally right after I get done with a raid because I've been using Imposter or I've been using the free tickets you get for my sets. I literally just click sell all when I'm done. And I've got a ridiculous amount of money that I could just buy whatever at that point. Well, what really sucks is if none of these chests have any valuable things, that's rough. Really? Nothing? I don't think there's going to be anything valuable in the dungeon. Ooh. The guard helmets are actually something that I could sell for a decent amount, I suppose. Mind you, if I find anything better, I'll drop that, because of the weight to value ratio is not the best. Nope. Need to actually go into the hall proper. I didn't realize we would have to get so much gold sold.
Hello there.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
See,
He said
See, here's the problem.
what?
What are you doing?
Everyone in Summit Mist Manor is dead.
Summit Mist
There was
Manor?
some kind of party that went horribly awry, or so I hear.
It's funny, that's the first we're hearing about Summer Mist Manor.
No Goodbye.
We definitely did Summer Mist Manor.
Good day.
Goodbye.
So here's my question. Do you stay that way now? No, you turn back and forth. If I do this, you can see me. Do you turn around at any point in time? Because you were turned around for a moment there. I'm trying to figure out if that was because we were in front of him. Nobody's here. It was your imagination. All I need for you to do is turn around, dude. Then I can go into the Lord's Manor, and there's got to be some sort of jewelry or something in there. I think we might have a necklace or something that we took. I guess I'll do this for a few moments as well, and hopefully get my stealth skill up while we're at least doing this. It is amazing how long you have to wait at times. There we go. Nice. Auto attempt immediately, and got it. Now, creepy. I expect there to be more. Then again, it would kind of make sense at this point. Sneak skill increased. Neat. Here we go. He's asleep. I guess we could take this because that's got a 25 value. That's heavy. No books that are worth a high amount. That's pretty good value. The old ways. Sure, I'll take that. Didn't want to take whatever it was that I just took. I wanted to take the book. Just cheap-ass wine. Hey, there we go. At least there's something, I suppose, out of all that. Any goodies over here? Oh, that was a 25 value book. Ooh, there's a 50 value book. And we got our hand-to-hand skill upgraded. Oh, there's a chest over here. Did I look at this chest? I did. There were just shoes there. Same for this? Yeah. Alright. Well, that might be enough. Is there another area over here that we could loot? The dining hall? Maybe we could find some expensive wine or something over here? Ingredients, I guess. But weight to value ratio is not high enough for me for that. The wine cellar. Ooh, piece of candy. There's gotta be some good wine down here, right? High value shit. Does not look like it. Oh, 15 and 20 value, I suppose we could take. A 1 to 20 ratio is pretty decent. 1 to 35 is even better. I'll take 1 to 15 for the time being. Do I feel bad? No, I do not. Because at the end of the day, there's probably wine in these that we can't, or not wine, but whatever in those that we can't do anything about. again, something I think I really do like the multiple varieties of different drinks and stuff like that, even if they do have like some of the same effects. I like that there are actually different, like there's more different brands and shit. Whoops, didn't mean to take that one, but whatever. Well, there wasn't wine up here that I was thinking I would see. I was thinking there might be a couple 100 value wines up here, but does not seem that way. Wine and mead. Juniper berry, there's a couple we could get, but those were like only in one spot you could find them. There's a mod to allow you to make that. Oh, brass ring. Bronze necklace. Okay, those are stolen but not high value. The iron boots I can drop easily enough. Guess we'll drop you. It might be an area down here that's closed behind a door or something like that that has a bunch of wine, but I'm very doubtful at that point, or at this point. Alright, well, we got a bunch of wines. Might be enough to actually make the 400 that we need. What's funny is all we need to do is sell something that's designated as stolen to one of the jackasses. The jackasses in question are the fences. Fast travel to Beville and sell to the fence there because we just unlocked this fence.
Hi there.
Where are you staying at? The inn? Makes sense.
You've got a real bounce to your step.
Hello. God.
Bet you're quite busy today.
I don't think so. Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good day.
The irony of stealing from possibly the fence.
Evening.
Yes.
What's the news from
Look
the
at the
other
muscles
parts of
on
town?
you. Is this pleasure or
Okay, so you're the salesperson.
you're one hot customer?
That's funny. Bunch of lockpicks that we don't need. Let's haggle after we make sure your disposition is at its max.
For you, of course. How thank you. How kind. You're
Or as close
one
to being
hot-
max as possible. Now,
I don't think so. You wouldn't try to...
that right there has given us the amount of gold that we need sold right there. I'm gonna sell anything that's stolen, though.
I do think I've been taken advantage of.
Give us a nice
I
little
do think
amount.
I've been taken advantage of.
Sell the brandy. Maybe not the Cyrodiilic brandy. I don't know if that's... I need that or not. Sell this. Yeah, that stuff added up real fast.
That's a good deal.
We should not have any more fencing needs at this point. I'm gonna sell anything that's stolen, like I said.
An excellent bargain. That's more than I'd usually pay. I do think...
We've fenced over 1,000 gold. We should be good at this point. All right.
That's a good... I
mean, we're gonna
think...
make a lot of gold just by selling all these. Scrolls.
I do.
Because I'm not really like they might be useful, but I'm not gonna use them.
That's a fair.
They're literally just taking up random, like what, 10?
No, not
even 10.
Fine transaction.
It would be.
That seems a. I do.
5 carry weight in total, possibly, maybe more, maybe less.
I do.
Because it takes 10 scrolls to make 1 carry weight.
I do. And
there's the part of me that's gonna want to like keep the cure disease, just in case.
That seems a.
I'm especially not concerned because we can make better spells. We just need the mana to be able to cast it at least once. And the ability for the destruction, right?
A fine transaction.
This is literally just carry weight at this point. I didn't realize the dead drop orders were actually giving us 1 carry weight. That's kind of ridiculous.
You've made... That's more than I do think. I do. That seems a...
All right. That's my staff.
I do think I've been taken advantage of.
Okay. 23,500 gold. And
the lords of Skyrim.
At this point, we definitely have, we fenced over 400. So let's go talk to individual about jobs. It's funny how it takes a few moments for it to, like, a few ticks for it to be like, oh yeah, no, we're good now. Also, the fact that that Arena Breakout game doesn't, like, it's not just limited to only the extraction shooter aspect, like, it actually has a like a CS:GO style 4 versus 4 thing.
You are a welcome sight in these troubling times. I have need of a very special book, The Lost Histories of Tamriel. The cat burglar Theranos was sent hunting in Skingrad for this. However, Theranos has not been seen since. Help Theranos bring back this book.
Okay.
If Theranos is unwilling or unable, bring back the book yourself. Are you agreeable?
Sounds interesting. I will do it.
That is good. Go to Skingrad. The trail starts there.
It's funny where most of my money,
Hide the hunter.
I believe, came from the Skin Guard wine. Oh, I always like going to the castle because that leads straight into the city. And I think there might be other game modes, but you only unlock those game modes after you level up. I think max level is 30 in that game, and I'm at like level 15 right now, I believe. Could go to Eastgate. I think the Eastgate is where we're trying fast travel to next. Like with this, I'm thinking about the different ways that you could do the Dark Brotherhood quest line in Skyrim.
I can see you are a kind
And I'm not sure if you
soul,
could do
gentle
this Dark
lady.
Brotherhood any different than what we were able to do.
Here's what I know. Theranos was drinking in the Two Sisters Lodge. He was bragging about stealing something from the castle.
Idiot.
Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters Lodge. He arrested Theranos and hauled him off to the dungeons. Blessings of Anu.
That's something that makes me laugh every time. When the voice actor is doing a voice, right? But they've obviously done the voice lines on different days or something like that. Because when they do the voice again or something, they just use the bog standard tone that they normally use. I love that. That makes me laugh almost every fucking time. I love how we basically did this, except we didn't go to the dungeons. What's really funny, it's only been going up by 100 gold every time we've leveled up, and I don't remember how many levels the Dark Brotherhood had. We also need to do Mages Guild and Fighters Guild. We haven't done any Fighters Guild stuff yet. Maybe I should work on Fighters Guild after we get to a decent stopping point for the Thieves Guild stuff. Because we did Dark Brotherhood first, which I don't regret doing. Oh, excuse me. I really like how enchanting is done in Skyrim. That's like... I love how I have this conversation possibly once every time I stream this damn game, but I can't help it because... Honestly, at this point, the only things left that I would have to do would be play Morrowind, which I'm not doing unless they make a remake of it. or I get access to it or whatever. Which I might have access to it now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I'll actually play Morrowind without it being updated or heavily modded. I think yeah, that's pretty much it, because there's no way the original two Elder Scrolls games are... Maybe they are playable, but they're probably so clunky with their controls. And then Fallout, I've gone through all the Fallout games, and hilariously enough, Fallout 1, 2 are still, like, they pretty much still hold up. I prefer 2... Well, maybe not prefer 2, but 2's definitely way more improved than 1. 3's okay. New Vegas is probably my favorite so far. I still need to go through and play 4 modded. And then maybe a couple of other, like, overhaul mods. And then I can really talk about, you know, the next Fallout, like I have the next Elder Scrolls game. But man, I'm like, are they going to have spell making? Because I really like spell making. I really like the idea of being able to make your spells, but I would like them to improve upon it. Regardless of anything that exists currently, that stuff will probably exist in the future as a mod, especially considering they came out with the Oblivion remake, and that introduced a whole bunch of people
here in Skingrad.
to
We're a bit suspicious
this
of
game.
strangers here.
Strangers?
Make it quick.
I love how we can bribe him for a bunch of gold just to ask, or we can pay 50 to do it anyways. You like boasting and coercion?
Not now. Not later. I won't fight you. That's amazing. Sorry, I don't get it. That's such a... You think... Don't try to manipulate... That's it. Gracious. What a hero. You... Not now. Not later. Not ever. I won't fight. Not now. My life is What a dumb joke. Gracious. That's it. Don't... Sorry. I don't get it. I can't argue with that. Don't talk. I salute you. You think that's funny? Don't talk. What a dumb... My life. I can't argue with that.
I mean, it went up. Didn't go up by much, but it still went up.
Don't waste your flattery. I won't fight you. I salute... What a dumb joke. No visitors. I heard that Shumgro Yarug is looking to hire. He's the butler for the count. Go speak to him.
Shumgro Yarug?
He doesn't leave Castle Skingrad often. At 10, he heads over to the Westweald Inn. Then at noon, he goes to the Colovian Trader. No, but it will earn you 2 years in Skingrad's dungeon.
All right.
You too.
I think there might be another way to get into the dungeon. Okay, I think I know when I need to cast this. Okay, so whoops. I think we're okay because we were invisible when we did it, but I'm not sure. Not freaking out, so I'm assuming we're good. Well, that's a fake door. I don't know if that's who we're supposed to be looking for. Oh, it's only a temporary pool. I'm waiting for my mana to be restored so I can do this without... Okay, so that's where that is at. I thought there was a way to get into the dungeon, I just didn't realize. Well, that's kind of fucked. Let me save it just in case.
Are you here to rescue?
Yeah, sure.
Just unlock the door. A couple of hours after you're gone, it'll be quiet again. You mean the thief? He was in the big cell with that Argonian. They were always whispering to each other.
The pale lady?
Every few days, she comes for one of us. Some return, some don't. Those that are taken 3 times never return. This was Theranis' 3rd time.
Alright.
I don't know. She took the Argonian less than an hour ago, though. He put up... Don't let the guards catch you.
What's funny is we just had to do that in order to get to this point. That's so funny. I wonder if dude's gonna be able to escape or if he's about to get murked. I mean... They're dead, found the body, chamber with the Musi, and the pale lady.
We need to get to safe.
That would be me. I am so glad you are here to save me from the vampire. Those Cretan Skingrad guards caught me stealing a fish and locked me up. You have saved my life again. You are a true friend. I will not forget this. I've decided to join the Thieves Guild. No more jails for me.
Amusia is the person who was trying to join the Thieves Guild earlier.
Theranis? How do you know about him? He was my cellmate. At least until the Pale Lady took him away. No, but he did give me a message about a treasure to deliver to the thief. After the first time Theranis was taken by the Pale, Get me out of the castle. Filthy vampire. She took my cellmate, Theranis. If that's Theranis' treasure, I know where. As soon as we are out of... Arena Geranus is...
Okay.
Let's go.
I mean...
To arms! To arms! Who's there?
This might not work because she's a vampire. Alright. The Pale Lady's dead. Human blood. Only 3 things of human blood. 4 things of human blood. Alright.
What should I...
Follow me.
We shall be...
I have no idea where I'm going or if I'm going the right way. All right.
Escaping prisoners.
What should I do? We shall be stabbed.
I really hope I... Shit.
Anything.
All right.
He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild. Look under the bush near the well, behind the Restoral's house. I was going to take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You
Hey,
should
straight up.
take it.
Nice.
Safe journey.
I mean, hopefully the guards will be fine now. Because they said escaping prisoners. If not, we did sell everything that we had that was stolen. So I'm not concerned about it.
My children are starving.
That's too thin, I think, to go through. Alright, back to Breville.
You have found Theranis?
I have.
Theranos is dead?
Yes.
I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years. You have earned the reward. Here is your payment.
How much? Not that it matters. We have, 400 gold. Alright, do we have any bounties? Apparently not.
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all. The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally.
I thought we weren't
It
killers.
is a most delicate matter.
What's the plan?
Countess Umbernox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates.
We need to make sure that that list of candidates is Hieronymus
The Grey
Lex.
Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From
Yep.
Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild.
Hell yeah, that's hilarious. Where's the letter?
The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk.
I love
She
the
has lied to
changing
Lady Umbernox,
of the
telling her
heirs.
that the letter has yet to arrive. We are thieves, not murderers. That is the
Do
province
you not
of
see the
Dark
clothes that I'm
Brotherhood.
wearing,
For reasons
Sakaarrra?
unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbernox family, and Lady Umbernox in particular.
A lover, potentially?
While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbernox.
That's funny. Because if he gets transferred, he'll be like, well, that is a shame, but I will do my duty.
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville.
Okay.
With the forged letter in hand, sneak
That
into the
kinda-
Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal.
Sucks.
Darahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbernox in person. Will you accept this commission?
Shall be done.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of
We're good at
stealth,
stealth.
not blood. Your payment will be... Shadow Hide the Hunter.
Shadow hide the hunter. It's funny how we get that quest after the one that we just picked up. We gotta fence 500 gold or whatever. We've fenced that. We just need to do this quest, and then after that we'll get the next thing, and then it'll be 600 gold.
Is there no
We have up to
one
1,200 gold.
I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady. It's unbelievable. Right in the
There's the
center
voice
of the
change
city.
I love to see.
Nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me. To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free
I
that there are
love it.
many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
Alright.
Thanks. Blessings of Julianus. One struck down the enemies of man and God.
Love how we can just be like boom, 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 boom. Talk to one person. It's funny because some of these quests have given us the opportunity to talk to multiple people. But it really is nice when the first person you can talk to, instead of doing some random bullshit where it's this random person has the information, and the first one will never have the information. If you actually have a possibility of getting the correct thing on the first go, that would be awesome. But I know there are some games that have a, hey, pick 3, and the first one will never be it, the second one might be it, but the third one will always be it.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect.
Well, that didn't take long. Man, I miss not being able to forge our own armor. It's funny because it does make me hyped for Sky Oblivion, which is supposed to be coming out this year. Secret passage within the walls should let me get closer to the office without being seen by the guards.
A pleasure to speak. Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is in the private... You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines...
The prophet speaks true.
I can't help you until you advance further in the guild.
Okay, so you're the... Orin is the
Guards
fence
at the
for the
top of
thief.
the
That's
stairs.
kind of funny. He's very
Be as
close
quiet
to
as you
the...
can.
Quiet as you can. Well, I'll just do this then. Bada bing, bada boom. And it should click right as soon as we cross the border. Yep. I have the letter now. I need to find a forger. What's funny is I'm pretty sure, like, in more modern games, they'll have the AI set up to where if you don't close the doors, they'll be like, what the heck? The door opened and know what's going on, you know?
A pleasure to speak. You hear about Gauguin? A gang of thieves is running a scam in town, and You should listen to him. An all-female gang of thieves has been recently plaguing Anvil with a very... If you want to help us do something about it, go talk to Gauguin and Malona. Let's just say Gauguin is...
What if they're not
Shadow
thieves? But the person who got what was stolen from them is claiming that they are? Just because they're
I'm here to relieve you.
an
Another
idiot.
day, another session. Greetings, Argonian.
Greetings, Argonian.
Look well upon this chapel of the Bella. I can see. Well, only because I like you. Look for a man known only as the Stranger. He lives here in Ant.
Is he gonna ask me what am I
Sure.
buying?
Go
What
down
am I
to the chapel
selling?
and you can't miss him. Don't know if... Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
But yeah, it always does, like, playing any one of these games, especially when it's been as long as it has before another one's come out, makes me go, well, I wonder what they're gonna do for the next one, right? Because, like, even with Metal Gear Solid Delta, they're apparently adding, which makes sense, this really does make sense, but they're adding an online multiplayer mode, or modes. And I could see that those could be pretty fun.
What do you... Do I know you? Certainly. Every little bit helps. For me, thanks. Everyone wants to know about the Gray Fox. Gray Fox this, Gray Fox... I've heard it all. They say he's immortal because he's led the Thieves Guild for over 300 years. No one ever sees his face, because he always wears that gray cowl.
It's probably just
And speaking of
not
the
the
gray
same
cowl,
person.
did you know he stole it from Noct?
I've heard about
You'd
that.
think he was Saint Nerevar, the way they talk about it. I am the Stranger. That is all you need to know. That
No one to be trifled with? Okay.
I don't have time to... Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly and of course, I will expect...
24 hours. Let's wait. It's funny because the person we took the letter from, they said it hasn't arrived yet. It truly is gone at this point, so if there was an investigation, it wouldn't be there.
Do you have my... Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus...
500 gold. 100 gold more than what we got from the last quest we did. It's a shame that gold has no meaning to me. Or ever will in this game. Like, early on... Oh, we just get the letter and deliver it there. That's kind of funny. Never mind what I thought we had to do. I thought we had to bring it back and then wait a couple of days. No, that wasn't trespassing. Now it is. There we go. I was like, what am I missing? I needed to read the quest thing. I love how nobody was in the guard's post because of what time I did that at. Oh, we're delivering the letter to her.
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil.
Hello.
I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no... You have the Imperial Watch.
Yes, I do.
Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Chancellor Okato has performed heroically. No one else could have held the... You can best know Anvil by walking its streets.
What's really funny is
He's a blessing
that's the case with any of these games.
The only one to have made
Just keep
any
walking the
sense
streets
out
and
of the
you know where
terrible
everything is
tragedy
at.
at the chapel. He preaches every day outside. You are dismissed.
How rude.
Go ahead.
Oh. I love how we're doing all this. Hieronymus Lex has been a known factor since first starting this damn game, so it's funny that we actually get to move them outside of
You have my...
this capital.
State your business. I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Gray Fox had a hand in this. I know. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil.
Possibly.
By the time we got there, it's too late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them.
What are you looking for?
It's funny. It's very funny how that dialogue sounded as different as it did. Man, we've been going back and forth all over. Between Anvil, Skingard, and the capital. You've already spoken. You must take the information to Arquin at the Chaden Hall. I forgot about doing that.
Oh!
Hello.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Hello.
The esteemed cat. Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus Lex will no longer be a thorn in the paw of the Thieves' Guild. The Gray Fox shows his gratitude.
Awesome.
You are being promoted to
Shadowfoot.
Shadowfoot and may now
Orin
use
of Castle
Orin.
Anvil as the fence. Nice.
I have no more jobs for a thief of your skill. You have no need of the Doyen to... However, there are rumors that the Gray Fox himself may call on you soon.
I fenced 1259.
Shadow hide the...
600 gold. Alright. So, what about this?
the Hunter.
The Siren's Deception. See what these all-female thieves gang is for us. Imperial City if we want to be found quickly by him. Might get in trouble for breaking and entering. But I got questions I need to ask.
What do you want? Talk to Malona. She runs. Talk to her.
How would you like to get my...
I heard about the
you
incident.
heard about that? We were trying to keep it quiet, but people in this city are far too nosy. I don't suppose you've heard all the details about the gang of harlots running their little charade.
Go on.
The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are... Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. When Gogan was, with the women, they took some... He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations.
100 gold for it?
Thank you. All I can tell you is that the best place to...
The
Gogan
flowing
may
bowl.
be able to give you more information. I like it here. People are... Heinrich Oakenhull is married to a Bosmer? The flowing bowl attracts the worst and will have...
Come on.
What do you want? See, my wife couldn't keep... Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask. I was sitting in the flowing bowl when the most fetching Nord... After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a... Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. Just please, help me get that ring back. I'm merely a man. How could I resist?
You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. You don't want to take the blame for being an absolute fucking moron, getting your shit stolen. Now I gotta go. I'm gonna try and go buy the fucking ring back because, honestly, if a dumbass is that fucking stupid.
Yes? He got reassigned to Anvil, I think. Without him around, all this huss... I never believed in the Grey Fox anyway. I think the Imperium...
Made up the Grey Fox just to increase taxes.
Never seen you here before. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. And I've put together a gang. Our targets...
I love how I think we're getting asked this because we're a female.
They'll have their way with us. Oh, I'll leave the decision up to you. If you want to join up, meet us at the Gredden... Oh, and one more thing. If you breathe a word of this to the city guard, you won't live long enough... Just to be perfectly clear, we're not prostitutes. We do everything on our own terms and the...
You look like you can hold your own in a fight. Be nice to get another pretty face in the gang. You can make a good deal of money in our gang.
It is hilarious because I think we're being asked this just because we're female. If we were males...
Here not long ago. They were taken by surprise. I can't stand those things. I'm sure the Legion has everything under control.
They travel in
I bet you we would be getting
I can't believe it.
taken advantage of.
Be seeing you.
There's a new arena grand champ.
We're the new arena grand champion. That's kind of hilarious. Well, it's been a minute since we've had to travel. Okay. Give me these arrows, please, and thank you. I love how we're seeing as many special arrows as we are. And that's another thing. I get why they don't. But damn. Do I wish they still had enchanted arrows so you could whammy with the wombo combo? I don't know. There's a part of me that doesn't want to do anything negative to this group because... if we could actually join, that seems a little interesting. But at the same time, we have been kind of goody two-shoes for the most part when it comes to quests and doing the quests exactly how it's been asked of us. Mind you, they haven't killed anybody.
I see you decided to take us up on our offer. Here's how it works. We case the flowing bowl for a likely subject. Namely, we look for a married guy who drinks a lot.
The problem is...
Then we'll send you in there where you charm the man and get him to come out to some location we pick to rob him. When he gets there, we make him take off all his clothes, which is very easy, by the way. While they help, so far we haven't had to draw one drop of blood. The best part of the whole thing is that the men... So, the bottom line is, You show a little skin. Just a tease.
Oh, what if I say no?
Well, that's never happened before. I suppose we'd have to kill you. I mean, we can't. But why say no when it's so much easier and more lucrative to say yes?
I'm here for the ring.
Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you?
No.
I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Okay, girls.
You'll make a fine pair of boots, Blizzard.
You I recognize too. It's funny because I think they've been chilling. I wonder if we could accept to join them if we had like bad karma or whatever.
Crab's more fearsome than you.
Well, that wasn't exactly what I expected, but whatever. I had no choice but to kill them. Got the basement key.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face.
No, not really.
Ask away.
Gang.
Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview, the women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was, you fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame.
I mean...
We'll clean up the mess. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, you've done well.
That's not what I
Spend all the
expected.
money from the reward in one place. We have a lot of...
But, whatever.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later in Anvil.
Check out the basement and see what's up with this. If they were not so kill happy, I would have felt a little bit bad about having to kill them, but the fact that they were like, oh, we'll have to kill you, then I was like, alright, you kind of lost me. I thought you were doing this and you were trying not to be violent about it, but... Also, I realize now when she said it was a fake, I was like, okay, whatever. I love how there's so much shit here. Heinrich, Ernest. It makes me wonder if it would be better Panaris's prize Minotaur horn literally was just carrying that around with him. Fun fact, like, I love how none of this is theft. Heinrich, Panaris, Ernest. I wonder if those are references to any characters from other games or what have you. The Lusty Argonian Maid, that's kind of hilarious. Oakenhull heirloom. Alright, whatever. I'll leave that as is.
Got a lot to do here. We can talk later.
Alright, well that takes care of that. Let's go to Carol. No, it's not Carol, it's Shaden Hall, my bad. We go to Shaden Hall. We go to the Dark Brotherhood thing. And then we... Fighters Guild stuff. I think the castle would have been the better spot to go to.
Listener, I am a new initiate to the Dark Brotherhood, just a lowly murderer. May the Night Mother always watch over you.
So, the Night Mother has spoken. I will make sure this information reaches the... I will see you next week.
200 gold.
I don't even know what to say. But he's certainly in a better place now. Lucien Lechance's soul now serves Sithis in the Void.
He had to suffer to get that honor.
As
asshole.
the new listener of the Black Hand, the statue, as you know, do that.
Mind you,
This is no...
the Night Mother knew it was supposed to happen.
Sithis has blessed us with you, dear...
It's funny how in this game we kind of fell into the role, but with... the other game, we kind of are the listener. We could probably do an arena fight, too, while we're at it, but... there should be Fighters Guild over here, right?
Spare a coin for the infirm.
Well, you're not infirm, if I'm not mistaken on what exactly that means. House for sale. Almost. Alright, what does the Fighters Guild have to offer us?
Keld of the Isle. I've settled that Gruyan Garan. Good day.
Hi, Clancy.
What? Go to it.
Ceremonial. Replica. The flawless sapphires I'll take, because those aren't replicas.
You here looking for work?
I am.
You will advance through the ranks of the fighters. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the guild, or at the sole discretion. This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles? I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapon shipment delivered to Desolate.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Hey, you're the...
A steel warhammer.
Move your ass, boot.
I love how we already had the Desolate Mines hit. This dude has a massive amount of health. Okay. We could get our archery skill up, but it'll take forever and a half. Paralysis, nice. What is it, like a 20-hour paralysis? Hello? All right.
You must be the real. You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here.
Ah, you've got... Excellent! I long...
Sword.
A blade. Fantastic! Filthy animals. Some of my kinsmen are partial to them, but... No more needed... I'm waiting.
You're the one with the weapons. Good, I need a weapon. A hammer.
It is kind of funny how they...
Okay.
Give those weapons. Get the weapons to the other men.
Then we'll take care of the goblins.
Horrible creature.
Okay. Weapons have
Me
been
too.
given. Clear the mine. Not exactly what I anticipated, but I'm pretty sure I've cleared this mine before. I'm gonna let the enchantment stay wore out.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Buffing up our strength so we do a little bit of extra damage. He got away from us.
That's the best you can do?
Looks like it's working in our favor that we gave everybody the right equipment. Oh, you can literally just loot the mineable stuff. That's kind of funny. I mean, I'm protecting the archer as much as I can here. The other guys might be dead. $15 for 10. How's our weapon looking? Our current one? It's 78 with 20 damage. I could probably repair it a little bit just to make it do that extra bit of damage. I think I'm gonna do it in all honesty. need to use Soul Trap. I also need to heal myself because, ow.
Whoa!
So we can't capture a Savage Goblin soul. We need larger than common. So Savage Goblins are greater than common. I think these jackasses can travel without the need to use the actual paths, man.
Why won't you die?
Die, damn you!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
They actually all didn't die. Kind of surprised. Let's get the hell out of these mines. I need to find Mages Guild and Soul Gems. I need to buy a lot of Soul Gems. I might have to look up where said Soul Gems can be found. I need to have my phone. Do I have my phone on hand? Give me 1 second. Soul Gems Oblivion. Mystic Emporium and Imperial City Market District and the various mage guilds throughout Cyrodiil are the best locations to find soul gems. In that case, let's go to the Chaden Hall Mages Guild, buy a bunch of soul gems.
Can you spare a coin?
I wonder if we could do quests for the same guild, or we have to go around and do quests for the other guild hall.
Haven't you taken care? You got the weapons there and cleared the
No
mine
casualties,
with no casualties.
better than expected from you.
Better
Fuck
than
you, how about that? A little bonus as well, contract.
Nothing now, not at your rank.
Go see Azan in Anvil. Like that right there.
Good
So we
day.
gotta go see Azan. There might be, basically there might be separate quest things for each fighters guild that we can do either at each rank, or if we rank up, it'll just stack on top of each other. That should be over here then, the Mages Guild. Yeah, it's over there. Excuse me.
I'm Islandweed. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
We just need an expert mortar and pestle.
An excellent deal. You drive a hard bargain. Thank you. You too.
Now the question is...
I hope I...
Take
care.
Are there multiple shops around here or no? That's my question anyways. I don't think there are multiple shops. But I'm not 100% sure.
Greetings, guildmate.
Hello, Warlock. I'm Trayvon. We don't much... I admit, profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others. Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil. The Azura Shrine north of... If you're looking... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. I can show you some new things. Let's see if we... Knowledge. I'm willing to... Let's get to training.
I'll give myself 5 extra levels of destruction. Sounds fun to me. Where did he say to go? Anvil? Fighters Guild in Anvil? Anvil main gate, I suppose we can go to. Let's see about the question with the Fighters Guild, then we'll go through the major guilds.
I'm Azan, head of the Anvil Fighters. A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phillips.
Rats in our house?
Yes, rats. Go take care of the rats.
Good day. You too.
Well, it's my pleasure. Farewell.
I hope I... Something need charging?
Oh, you can charge my shit. Which...
Something need charging?
Isn't that bad. 800 and whatever gold. It's basically 1 gold per...
Have a look around. You've got a lot to learn. Can't have you walking around. You too.
Good day. You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can. You drive a hard bargain.
Anything that's empty, I'm taking.
You bought that for a song.
Maybe because of how cheap petties are and lessers are, I'll buy lesser. I'm okay with the fact that there are petty souls, like they're all the same price no matter what they're in. Yeah, okay. That makes it more viable for me to actually buy petty and lesser then. Even if it isn't in the same thing. Because at that point it basically has made it, it's changed its ID into a lesser soul gem. I wonder if we have to do a quest for each guild before we can get an advancement. That would make the Fighters Guild a hell of a long quest line.
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild.
I am. Rats.
That's right. Rats in my basement, and something's been killing them. I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink... Please save my little rats.
I didn't expect that, if I'm being honest. A mountain lion. Without a single rat dying, too. That is not what I anticipated.
Well, what have you found?
I love how they did that. Mountain lion.
A mountain lion?
In my basement?
Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus and Ventius. He's a hunter and knows this... Please, go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
I mean, I don't know if we have to kill all the mountain lions, because at the end of the day, the mountain lion would have to get inside the gate in order to get into your house in the first place. So you have a bigger problem than just the damn mountain lions at this point.
What can I do? Pinarus and... I saw a big statue. Mountain lions? Here. Let's go hunting.
So we gotta follow this cat around for a little bit. God, I love the AI sometimes in older games. Absolutely hilarious, man. Might as well get our stealth skill upgraded. I don't know if we'd be classified as an enemy, but if we actually look at our skills, 76. So we need 9 more levels in order to get the stealth perk. Whoa, that was close. Okay. Whoops, forgot I did that. Might as well do this, I suppose. Get our illusion skill upgraded because of our invisibility, as well as just patiently wait, I guess.
Have pity.
Because we go past the guards will give us experience in stealth. I always dislike following in any video game. Because most of the time they don't have it set up properly where, like, you're gonna be... Even if we... Like, if we do our walk speed's slower than theirs. And if we don't, our run speed's faster. Now my question is, did our stealth skill go up at all? It did. It just takes forever and a half to actually do anything about it because of how much experience it takes to level up stealth. I mean, this cat's got a full Daedric set. Except the gauntlets and the helm.
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine...
Can't imagine there are more than 4.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is...
All taken care of. So we just killed 4 starving lions. Okay.
Yes.
You've got to take care of...
Already been done.
You think you've gotten rid of them all?
God,
you do?
she sounds so
Well,
insane. I love it.
There's one in my basement right now. Go get it.
Over rats, by the way. This is like... I'm kind of stun-locked, almost, because I, like, don't know what to say. I expected to kill the rats and be done with it.
Thank the gods you killed that thing. This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that...
Will we?
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. Please.
What is it up with the crazy people always wanting me to follow people that have nothing to do with any of this?
Save my little rats.
There's just something so funny about a person walking a couple of steps, stopping on the stairs, looking at dude, and dude being just like straight back into the fucking... You know nothing. I am invisible. Alright, let's like wait 6 hours or so. They should be stuck at the house at this point. Really? Now, this person's going to be classified as an enemy at this point. So we should definitely be getting stealth skill upgrades for this. And we're near a guard too, so...
Yes. You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never...
That's exactly
Fine.
what you just did.
You've got me.
Yeah.
I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them.
Yeah, mountain lions have come as a result.
Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, hopefully you learned your lesson.
So, did you follow her? She's behind it.
Nothing to do with it.
She didn't, huh? But you've taken care of the problem, and I suppose... Oh, my rats are so cute.
To each their own. Hey, remember that thing you said about acrobatics?
Didn't sell me out. I appreciate that. You've got to be light on your... Goodbye.
Didn't get a level up yet. Man, it takes so long to get level ups later game, for sure. Quests, next. I guess we could go to the Fighters Guild over here, since we're in Anvil. See if they got any more stuff for us.
Morning.
I'm trying to think about what gives petty, what gives lesser.
What can I... Go to it.
Also, it feels ridiculous how fast your character gets over time. Okay. Nothing really crazy.
It's my pleasure. I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for this job. You've done well so far. Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert. He runs Lel's quality merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and
it is funny how the Fighters Guild is literally just general quests. Right? I understand why the Fighters Guild does not exist in Skyrim proper now. And I know that was one of the things I heard a lot of people complain about.
You're a fit one.
I
running a lot.
don't...
Well met.
Or not complain about, but I heard it mentioned a lot, and I don't know if it was mentioned in a good way or a bad way. I kind of take it as a little bit of a good way that the Fighters Guild is no longer present, because it seems like the Fighters Guild is literally just where the developers put all the miscellaneous quests that they wanted to have it be a part of a faction, but it was just like the miscellaneous faction. Right? Because, like, we've done a mine clearing of goblins, we've had to do a back and forth, basically, to deal with mountain lions, and now we're going to go talk to a person who's having people break into their shop. So... I'm going to wait till, you know, stay time passes, so I'm not actually breaking and entering. Shit. Tired today.
What is it?
Arvena Thelos is an odd one.
I'm
Greetings.
interrupting.
Oh, and perhaps you saw... I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just... I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know... As I said...
Okay.
I am Norbert Led.
I love how you
Good
can
day.
ask the people about themselves. Well, we'll wait till nighttime then. The shop has basically closed down.
I have a message for you from the Grey Fox. The Grey Fox has a task for you. Meet him at Helvis Cecia's
house in Baruma. Okay. Anyways, as I was... What does the quest say exactly? I mean... Not gonna wait this long.
What your presence here will not be tolerated.
I mean, they came out of the rip fighting. Almost dead. There we go, got him. You had a big ass Daedric two-handed, right? Yeah, Daedric Claymore. Give me that shit right then and there, because that is gonna be probably our primary weapon for the time being. Because it does more damage by 5 points. I need to get... I might go out of my way to spend gold on filled up soul gems. Okay, crooks are dealt with. I've got a new weapon. Love how he was standing next door, basically, till this was dealt with.
Hi there.
Were you able to take... You've got
them? 3 bodies to clean
Wonderful.
up, and you can get some armor to sell and
Their
stuff
names
like
are
that,
familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Come back any...
Well, hold on. No notes. Weird.
Greetings.
Anyways.
Come back anytime.
I thought they'd have a note or something on them, but I guess the correlation is literally just... just the correlation is that they all work for him. Might as well fast travel to the market district.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
I'm gonna go to the magic shop.
Yes, no doubt. So, have you bet on any arena matches lately?
No,
Without
and then
question.
silence. What?
Have you heard? They say that Daedra came from
Weird.
Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
What do you want? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That's a good deal.
I think that's what we need. No, it was nightfall. Alright, I'm gonna have to step away here for a moment. When I return, we're gonna go to the maid shop to see if we can't find ourselves highest grade soul gems. Then we'll return momentarily. Since nothing else is going on, I'm gonna play a couple minutes of ads. Like I said, be back momentarily. Hopefully, I want to upgrade my claymore that I just got. All right. Like I said, I don't know if the discount spell place will actually have enchanting stones.
Edgar,
I call them enchanting stones. I know they're
let's
called
do
something
business.
else. You don't. That's kind of unfortunate.
What can I interest you in? Bye.
There's another one over here, though. I think. Yeah. The Mystic Emporium. You
pleasure to...
have soul gems.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
So Grand is the highest, right? I mean, technically, it's just a greater, even though it's in a different. Yeah. In a different thing. And I think with greater, we can get 1800 possible power out of something. The problem with that, though, is we might not get a lot of uses out of it. Hold on. I want to see something about Oblivion enchanting. By using a sigil stone recovered from a plane of Oblivion, or by using a filled soul gem at an altar of enchanting.
Oh, hello.
You walked all the way up here just to say, oh, hello? So we clear out more Oblivion gates to get sigil stones, and the sigil stones...
What is it now?
We have to level up our destruction spells, I think, or destruction skill, I think, in order to possibly do anything with enchanting.
I'm your relief. My feet are killing me.
Yeah, Grand Soul is the highest.
Had something of a false alarm earlier. Some can cheat, acting suspicious.
Okay, so I was doing a quick little read there on the enchanting process and basically how to make the most bang out of our buck. And we have sigil stones. I know we do. I might have dropped them off. No, I didn't. I've kept them. 15 points to strike with shock damage, or resist 25 shock on a thing. I need to make sure I get a couple of Grand Soul gems, because if I want to put multiple enchantments on a weapon, which we apparently can do, it will require multiple Grand things to do that, I think. We'll have some experimenting to do. And I kind of want to go to the Arcane University and see if I can buy some soul gems there.
Ah, you must be the Arcane.
Also, it's been a couple of days by now, right?
Good day. You do not yet. Take care.
A pleasure to... Farewell.
Well met. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? You too.
Anything else I can... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
It sucks that no one else has a better
Please.
thing for us.
Well met. Not only has Gaspar and I have learned a What? Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Jeez. Like some of these 454 mana cost.
Good day.
We can make a spell here. I kind of want to make a destruction spell. See, how much mana do we currently have? 168. Can we fortify our wait, would it be in? Also, I should probably think about wearing a set of armor that will allow me to fortify certain skills. Intelligence. Self. $50 int by 25, so that should upgrade our max mana by quite a bit. Requires restoration skill of 75. We have 50. 168. 214. Thought so. Was just making sure about something.
Good day.
Do you have... No, you sell the spells.
A pleasure.
You don't sell anything.
Goodbye.
Spells nor materials. Mage quarters are not going to have a shop for us.
Greetings, guildmate.
You should be the tower. Yeah, the Imperial Watchtower. You should be the practice rooms, which I don't think are going to have anybody that we
Reynald,
could sell to.
be seeing you.
Hello, Warlock.
This is for weapons. Now,
Well met, guildmate.
I'm going to do a little bit of a test here. Claymore. Grand width for grand. Can I add another one? No. Grand for grand. I personally really like frost damage because it seems to do stamina damage as well. So I could do more damage technically if I go lower but have a higher duration, right? Because the max I can get is 41 there. But if I do something like this, I can get 60 damage there, right? Now if I do 5, that's 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75... So we could get 70 damage right there. The thing is, it becomes less effective because of how long the fight would be, right? So if I could do... Three seconds, 17 magnitude. I'm trying to get 85 exactly. $10 for 6 seconds is 60 damage. I still think I like the idea of going... Now, mind you, this will mean that we won't be able to... We'll only have 19 hits with our weapon before we lose the enchantment. Right? Could do something like that, too. Is there any burden we could hit him with? I do like putting Soul Trap on my weapons. We'll go for 20 extra damage. So this way we should constantly be filling up our soul gems. Irregardless if they're proper souls going in the proper spots, we should be good. What are we going to call our Daedric Claymore? Frozen Soul Killer? Sure. "32 hits. Our main weapon. 28 damage at its base. With a 20 bonus to hit. So a 48 damage weapon right here. Could also upgrade our one-handed short sword to be silly, but we don't have a grand soul gem for that. We can't enchant our own arrows, can we? Ebony diamond ring. Greater with greater. I just want to see something really fast. See, that's why the enchanting, I much prefer Skyrim's method of enchanting than Oblivion's. I didn't even talk to dude to see if he had any soul gems. I don't think he
Pleasure
will.
to speak. Take care.
You're just
Martina, I can get your
tra-
magic
yeah.
items working again. Take care.
I can do shoes. That's neat. No, I want to see about the Daedric bow. Greater. Oh, so we can't... So it literally would be what the weapon's effect would be doing. I mean, that makes sense. It does suck that you can't make an enchantment that goes beyond a certain level, or you can't enchant the item. It makes it not as worthwhile to enchant, because even when it comes to enchanting in Skyrim, if you don't use the exploitations, and just have like max level stuff.
Hello, Master Wizard.
And then like
a lot of mages swear by Rindir's staffs.
I've sometimes thought I'd
If you're
like
looking,
do your enchanting that way. I'm trying to remember the exact method because the exact method to do the exploit is you need to have enchantments that increase your potion making and potions that increase your enchanting, right? And then you, with whatever piece of equipment, you keep boosting up your potion making, and then do the potions to make the enchanting until you get a piece of equipment that does ridiculous amounts of enchantment stuff. Right, that's how the exploit does. Hopefully we didn't just crash the damn game, but I had to alt-tab really fast. Alright. Now where are we going and what are we doing? I've got my soul killer, my frozen soul killer. Basically, the pieces of equipment we can find are going to be better than what we could make ourselves. Unless we find interesting sigils in the gates of Oblivion, which we're going to have to rip through those gates sooner rather than later at some point. Because I do want to go through and just do the gates. We gotta read Nightfall. Crossfire Glade. In the mountains near Bruma. Special refined frost salts to get into the glade. Fighters Guild is next. I wanted to continue doing Fighters Guild stuff. I mean, Leowin, the vampire thing. There's still a lot of stuff that I haven't done. Map. Let's go to Shaden Hall and talk to the Fighters Guild there. See what they have to offer. Also, I think we've been here before. Whatever, no big deal.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing.
Then we'll do the one at Bruma, and there's a couple things we can do at Bruma.
You, Otenbar. I got... You too.
Lots of wine.
Yes? You've got duties to attend to. First, looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, you're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Daunton. Good day.
Also, I believe by doing the 2 quests that I did, that gave me my advancement progression. But I never...
It's you.
Actually did that. So it does seem like there's certain ones you can do right off rip, and then it's like, alright, you got some shit you gotta do elsewhere. I did say I was going to Bruma first. Probably talk to the people that we need to talk to that are in Bruma.
Oh, hello.
I'm thinking these are the buildings that are the guild buildings, but... Oh no. Don't go get yourself stuck. Fighters Guild over here. See what they have to offer us.
Good day. Be seeing you.
It's my pleasure. Farewell.
It's you. What? Goodbye.
I'm assuming I don't have anything to glean off of these individuals here. Literally seems like nothing.
Greetings to you.
Yes.
Maybe they're in the basement. It is always a shame when you can't take off those items on the walls. Nope, not in the basement. Okay. Maybe the Mages Guild will have some of the things that I'm
What can I
looking
do? Someone needs to get Sakaarrra under control.
Some of the rumors
Take
don't
care.
lead to quests, which is always so frustrating. Where the hell is everybody from Bruma? I guess in the living quarters?
It's my pleasure. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Damage fatigue on touch. That might be a spell I want to buy just so I could have it to make other spells and stuff like that. If I can use that, that'll be something that I should actually try and use. Summon Dremora Lord for 35 seconds. We do not have the mana to do that.
You too.
High Elf. That's what I need to play if I want to do
Someone needs to get Sakaarrra under... I hope I can...
a mage playthrough.
Volinaro has a twist... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
A grand with nothing in it. Okay.
Tell your friend... Good. I hope I can...
A pleasure. Let's see if we can't teach.
I love how everybody that I've talked to that can level up my shit cannot level up my destruction anymore past 5 levels. I kind of get why they have that limitation, but at the same time, man, I wish they didn't. And if you had the gold, I wish you could level up your mana to a certain level, at the very least, from certain skill checkers. Is there anything in Bruma we need to do? We have a couple bottles. We need to get 6 for her. We need to go around the fort ruins to find those. Couple things we gotta do at the Imperial City. Leowin. Well. I guess we can go here. This is technically our main house, so... Well, not technically, it is our main house. we do have to talk to the Fighters Guild people here. This is where we get the quest line. This I'm getting just for the
well met.
soul gems.
Take care.
Good day. Farewell.
I guess these guys don't have shops for me to, you know, do anything with.
It's my place.
It might just be that they're technically not open. That's why no one's selling anything. For some reason, it doesn't make sense to me.
It's my...
But at the same time, could literally just be what the only issue is. So let's see if that's the issue. Don't expect anybody to still be here.
A pleasure.
Hello, what?
All right.
I hope I can help.
Okay, so I was right. They weren't open as
Good day.
shops. That's why they didn't have those options available.
I am Al.
Not that that really
Farewell.
matters anyways, considering nobody
Excuse me.
seems to have what I need.
You never know when you might need a good, strong potion.
Expert mortar
Best
and
to
pestle,
stock
I
up
think I
now,
need to
while
buy. Yep. We have an expert set. I wonder what that's going to do to our potion making levels. Do we have grand with grand? We do have 2 grand with 2 grand. Let's
A
go.
fine bargain for you. That an excellent.
Gonna buy everything.
I let that go too cheaply. A fine bargain.
It is still so weird to see the value be lessened, irregardless of the soul gem
I let
itself.
that go too cheaply.
For whatever reason, I feel like Skyrim has the habit of, like, making it to where it will cost more irregardless.
Thank
It'll
you.
cost the value of the soul as well as the
You
gem.
too.
Fighters Guild. Let's continue this quest line.
Never too busy for good talk. It's my pleasure. Go to it.
Well met.
Well met.
Goodbye.
Morning. Any news?
What do you want?
Greetings. We are a brotherhood, a family. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion.
Okay.
He will assign you any duties. For now, just do your job.
What do you want? Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up.
I hate
I
you.
want you to contact Maglier.
Why?
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad.
Defaulted on a contract, huh? Where the hell did my thing go? There it is.
He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad.
Something else I'm
Suppose I
noticing?
shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with
A
him.
lot of the time, I remember, like, I don't remember hitting the respawn button that much in
Yes,
Skyrim,
Maglier.
right? Like, a lot of what I recall happening was we'd ask a question, we'd get a bunch of information, then we'd be able to be like, alright, this, that, or the other.
Don't just...
Near Skingrad.
Stand there. Move!
Probably should have went to the other gate. Oh, I'm really enjoying Oblivion. Also, if I didn't see your message earlier, Redneck, it mainly has to do with how sometimes if I use my mouse wheel, it will actually, for whatever reason, mouse my chat on this side and scroll it up a little bit. So if I, like, scroll down, I'll notice it move and be like, oh, hey, somebody said something, like, who knows how long ago, because of that weird-ass glitch. I didn't mean to go in the castle. I meant to actually go inside the main wall. But yeah, I've been playing for how many ever days I have marked on the title today. It happens with certain games. Oblivion's one of those games where if I'm menuing... Game crash. Where if I'm menuing, it will do that more often than not. But yeah, outside of the game crashing randomly and stuff like that, I've had pretty damn good time with this. Not really. It crashed twice today. But it will crash like at least once. And this is, mind you, this is with unofficial patches and stuff like that to make it crash less and to fix glitches and shit like that. So it will crash a lot without those mods. But this is OG Oblivion. Keep that in mind. I don't know how the remake plays. I've heard it's pretty much the same, like literally step for step the same exact game, just with some slight modernizations and stuff like that. I will say, if you really want to experience Oblivion, but you don't care for the remake or what have you, you could always wait until Skyblivion comes out, which is a full conversion mod, basically, of Skyrim, and they turn it into Oblivion. No, it's got mods to make it look better. It's not. It looks close to it, but the big difference you can tell with hold on, we might do that again. Let me just pull up. Okay, so I alt-tabbed and I don't have access to my mouse right now. So this is another glitch that happens sometimes with Oblivion. I would literally have to close Oblivion in order to be able to have my mouse. I was going to pull up some images of the remake, but I'm not going to close the game here. I need to ask you about Magler.
No, him. He's been around. Mostly at the West Weald, staring at the bottom of a flagon.
Alright, well, let's go talk to him then. Which is literally right here. But yeah, the remake, looks quite different even from this. And this I used, I'm trying to think about what mods. I don't really have a mod list for this because it's, the mods that I'm using are like the quote-unquote recommended bog standard graphics improvement mod and the unofficial patches.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot? What is it? Is it... I'm Maglir.
I love that. I love how you could ask the people about themselves.
Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal.
But yeah, I will say, for me, a lot of the dungeons are pretty much the same exact shape, just changed around ever so slightly, because from what I've heard about for the OG Oblivion, the Aelid ruins are literally just done by one dude.
That was my job.
And the dude was just like slap, slap, slap. So
you ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not if you care that much. You go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. Whatever.
You're rude. I'm gonna go do your job for you, and you're gonna say whatever to me like that? How dare you?
Hi there.
I decided to start playing this because the remake came out when it did. Right? And I was like, you know what? I have access to Oblivion. Screw it. I'll play it and see how it is. And I felt like playing the OG because that's what I had access to. And I'm not the type of person that's going to go out of my way to spend money on a game that I already have access to. So that's why I didn't get the remake. That, and I kind of wanted to play this before Skyblivion came out because I do want to go through and play that mod. Just to see what the major differences are between this. And this, like I said before, it's pretty much the same exact game that the remake is. And how I know this is I've watched a couple people that have gone through a couple, like, they were in the middle of an Oblivion playthrough and they opened up on the remake or whatever just to see how it was. And like, no, this is like the same exact game. Same exact glitches, same exact exploits and all that. It's just, they've slightly modernized it for basically a new generation of player to come by and be enjoyed. I'm glad the remake came out. I'm glad because I think a lot of, like, everybody should experience this fucking game. It's got spell making, which I really wish they kept in Skyrim. I kind of get why they don't, but I wish they did. True. For me, I would classify it more as a remaster, though, right? Because to me, a remake is when you remake the game. You, like, change more than that. A remaster is when you take the game, it's the same exact game, you just make it look better and modernize it. But that's like kind of tomato type of comparisons, right? To each their own type of a situation there. Oh, motherfucking ghosts. Fun fact about the enemies here, though. If you don't have silver, Daedric, maybe Demora, I'm not sure if anything else will work, you cannot do damage to ghosts in this game. I hate the skeletons, I really do. We're gonna have to recharge already. I wonder what kind of soul level these gases are gonna give us. 4 skeletons, really. That was mana. This is my heal. Enchanted item does not have enough charge. Motherfucker. And we were just about to get a soul gem there, too, basically. It's under miscellaneous, apparently. Greater with common. Greater with common. Lesser with petty. You captured a soul. Lesser. We have 10 lessers, 10 petty, 4 greater. Whoa! So it's using it. So it is using our greater soul gems for lesser level things. So are you going to use a common up? How many common do we have? We have 12 common. No soul gem in your inventory large enough to capture. The Skeleton Champion. So the Skeleton Champion, which... Okay, so maybe not. Maybe it wasn't doing that. Maybe I was just misreading it. So it was either greater or grand for a champion skeleton. I thought it was messed up there for a minute, but I guess not. 12, 6. Okay, so it is doing greater for greater. Okay, good. It's just keeping them separated because they're technically different items, so, like, the item numbers are different because the souls are different. Kind of expected those to be more common. I wonder what common souls are in this game, then. We need to go down that way, but I also want to heal myself, so give me a 3. Nope. Yep. We need to get our restoration up to 75. Because there are some spells that I could cast that would give me more mana. Also, let me make sure I repair all this. We don't get as much damage for stealthing with this weapon. Ow. They're also resisting the frost damage. Oh, we died. I wasn't paying attention to my health. That's our first, like, combat death, I actually believe. Do we have to fight those skeletons again? Motherfucker, I do. I could just sneak by everything, because I don't think we technically need to fight this. We just need to get the thing and get out, right? And we have a hell of a stealth skill right now because of our upgrade right now. But yeah, those ghosts are a pain in the ass. Trying to make sure I don't run myself out of mana. Alright, we found the journal. Speak with Maglir or tell Modwin the contract is complete. I mean, we'll give it to Maglir. We don't really care for the credit. Especially considering we literally just walked in, got it, and walked out without a single person being alerted. And I say person in the loosest sense. Hey, illusion skill went up. Let's go. I see why dude was like, fuck that. The amount of skeletons was pretty rough. Let alone you have all the ghosts and what to deal with. I bet you if I just walked around in this area while invisible, our stealth skill would go up by quite a bit. I'm also realizing that some of the summons might have been literal, or some of the skeletons, were they summons? I don't know. They might have been summons. I might very well. Like, I'm enjoying this game enough to where there's a part of me that's like, I could start a second playthrough with a mage focus, right? Mind you, I would probably primarily do most of it off stream, because it's literally just the same game. But since I'm playing it right now on stream, I wouldn't play it immediately or at the same time. But the next time I do play this, whether it's Oblivion or the remake or what have you...
You're still around.
I'm doing a mage build.
I've told you why I defaulted on... You found it, huh? Good work, I guess. Well, take it back to Orin then. He can pay you on the contract.
Yeah, fuck it.
Thanks. I'm not trying to shirk my duty, but it used to be 2 or 3 men would be on this. I like the guild. Whatever.
I'll say that he completed it, because at the end of the day, yeah, I get it. 2 or 3, you would need 2 or 3 people to do that with combat. I technically did that more as a Thieves Guild thing. Like a quid pro quo type thing, because there was no combat involved. There was no fighting for the Fighters Guild thing. So I'm more than okay with being like, yeah, no, he can have it. Because realistically, he knew where it was. He knew how to get, like,
move on.
What to tell us. Maglir.
So I assume you've dealt with Maglir. You've got the job.
He didn't default. Here's the general.
He didn't. This doesn't sit well with me. Not well at all. Still, the job got done. Let's hope your friend Maglir has learned a lesson here.
I mean, it's less them.
Back for more work, are
yeah,
you?
I am.
Good. Some of our boys are causing
Leowin.
trouble.
We do need to go to Leowin.
Look, some of your brothers have been getting rowdy at the local tavern. I've got no problem. You're looking for Relian, Vantus Prelius, and Dubak Groshok. I haven't had any trouble with them before. So find out what's going on.
Prelius is almost a familiar last name, but I'm not sure if...
The Honor Blade has been returned to the castle after all the...
That has anything to do with me and a previous quest I did. The name is very similar, though. For the people that were getting their shit stolen.
Yes.
Leowin. I love how it tells us where to go. Doesn't give us a quest marker, which it kind of should give us a quest marker to Leowin. And a perfect example of what I'm talking about is there's a part of me that's concerned that they're calling this Metal Gear Solid Delta. They're calling it, I believe, a remake. and it definitely seems to be more of a remaster. However, they do seem to also be adding multiplayer and stuff like that, which again, for whatever reason, I didn't think that they would put multiplayer in the game, even though it makes it makes sense to have multiplayer in it, in all honesty, because they did that with Metal Gear Solid 4. And Metal Gear Solid 4's multiplayer was honestly some of the most fun I had playing a multiplayer third-person style shooter. There was this one map that had these two buildings that were across the street from each other, and they were basically the sniping points for both teams. Like, the enemy team would be on this side, we'd be on this side. And we could shoot across at each other as well. I got so good at the timing and accuracy with some of the marksman weapons that I would stay up on the roof and aim across and aim at there were these pipes that would run along, right? And everybody would run, and you could see their legs at these pipes. So I would literally just go pop, 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 and just shoot them as they're running past, and they would never make it past the pipe section. It was me and two other people. We went up on this, again, the way the tower was, there was like 1 or 2 ways you could get up there. And it was basically me covering the roof, the other dude covering the ground level, and sometimes we would like do a little bit of back and forth, and then one dude was covering the ladder, and we spent 20 minutes up there slaughtering anybody who would go in our point of view. And basically the way the towers were is they had access to 60% of the damn map, maybe 65-70%. Leowin, let's talk to people and see what they've seen. But if they do any combat that's similar to that, that would be pretty neat. Now, mind you, as excited as I am for that, I'm more excited for the next tactical espionage
I'm the captain of the Leowin Neighborhood
that Hideo Kojima said they were
Captain,
working on.
President,
Mind
Vice
you, they're coming
President,
out
Secretary,
with
Treasurer, and
Death
Sergeant at
Stranding 2
Arms.
first.
We're a small, select organization of crime fighters. There are some folks causing trouble, that's for sure.
Five Claws Lodge.
There's crime everywhere. The Three Sisters Inn is a nice place.
What did you say?
There's crime everywhere. I'm always on the lookout. We're always on the lookout. No crime. Goodbye.
But I get why one of the complaints people made was the lack of quest markers. What's really funny, though, is the more you play the game, the more you realize that the people that were complaining were less complaining about the lack of quest markers and more complaining about their own lack of reading the quest line. Because you could literally get a breakdown of everything that happened in the quest. Even for completed quests, you can see the entire breakdown. I don't know why I made that mistake. Whatever. I'm not paying attention 100%. But because they came out with this remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it, of Oblivion, I wouldn't be surprised if there were a couple, like if they brought back the spell making mechanic or whatever, or if that became a mod in Skyrim and the next Elder Scrolls game, if it's not already a mod in Skyrim.
What are you doing here?
So, am I gonna have to kill these idiots?
You'll keep your nose out of this, if you know what... Trouble? Trouble, you're damn right. But it's not us, friend. The real trouble's with the Blackwood Company. Mercenaries is what they are. And they've hung up a shingle here in Leowin. Vantis can tell you more. Mind your own business.
It's not wise to interrupt. I spit on them. Mercenaries sent by the Emperor to reclaim territory in Black Marsh. When they failed, they came back. They've been undercutting us on contracts ever since, and they've no qualms about accepting jobs no guild member would. A brilliant idea. Orion only sends his best these days. Tell you what. Jobs would be great. Too bad no one is giving us any these days. Much obliged.
Are you still talking? Jobs are good. Show.
Alright, I don't... I've agreed, Leywin.
Me something.
I've ridden...
Your Fighters Guild.
The Blackwood Company.
They have caused trouble here as well. But they have gold to pay for the trouble. Causing trouble, yes. Causing jobs for the Fighters Guild.
5 claws. Okay.
There's no... So, we all love Count Marius and his father before. And now his new wife, so beautiful. And so she knows just how the county should... But listen to me.
Okay.
Did you hear?
Countess was robbed. I think that was
Make
me.
them leave now.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a save. And when I return, we'll finish this quest line and probably wrap up with Oblivion. And then go from there. I will be back momentarily. Since I'm stepping away, I think I already said something about playing ads, but since I'm stepping away and nothing else is going on, I don't have my damn mouse, so I'm just gonna hit quit and exit game and get my mouse back, please. Alright. I will be back momentarily. Alright, let's reopen that and get that done with, like I said. Probably could have reopened Oblivion before I stepped away, but I was wanting to get that done with relatively quickly. Okay. What a weird series of glitches we've had with the lack of a mouse with the game being open.
My name is Margart. Professionally, I'm a trade consultant. But my
Okay.
real passion is alchemy. It's a
Neat.
pity my busy consulting and training schedule leaves me little time. And heavens forfend that my husband, Itar, stirring up trouble between Khajiits and Argonians to help me find ingredients. I suppose I've got something I could use the guild's help with. I need
Ogre teeth, Minotaur
and
horns?
They're
Okay.
tough to get, but I prefer fresh, and I'll pay well. And I just don't... Well, I'm not sure about you either. Tell you what, if you bring me back 5 portions of ectoplasm, I'll give my... Come back with... I'm sure...
I don't think I have. I think I might have a little bit of
Farewell.
ectoplasm. But I don't know. The annoying part is... I think I only have 3 things of ectoplasm. The way I can get more is by fighting more ghosts. I don't really have a... I mean, I have a little bit of a reliable place I could go to pick up some... I guess. Could also go to shops and potentially buy the ectoplasm. Which isn't that big of a deal, but it still is... annoying to have to go through the process of getting it.
I saw Irana leaving town. She looked very excited. I lived in the Imperial City.
The Mages Guild might have access to it as well. Trying to remember where I put my ingredients at. Doesn't look like we have any. I was hoping that it was called something else, but it's not. It's just the ectoplasm. Son of a bitch. So I guess we could go to the
What's
Mages
the news
Guild.
from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing
See if there's anything good here.
A pleasure to speak. Goodbye.
Well met. Good day.
Good day. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I'm gonna have to kill the ghosts, aren't I? Oh, son of a bitch.
I hope. Good day.
The cave that we just were at would be a good place to go to get some. Fallen Rock Cave by Skingrad. Alright. Try to deal with these asshats. Take our time. How long does it take for them to lose aggro once they've actually officially aggroed? Not that long. Hit me. We captured the soul, even though it lost its enchantment. I love how I went through here at first and I was like, nah, I don't need to do this, and I have to come back here regardless just because of the fact that I frickin' need ectoplasm. That's so annoying. We're dead if we don't get a chance to back up and heal. Holy shit. You know what? Pop that. Sure. They're tracking me. So we just need things of ectoplasm, I believe, unless I had any to begin with. Now, okay, let's get the fuck up out of here. Fight more, I am not going to. Enemies. I guess I'll just crouch, walk away. I don't know what could possibly still be aggroed on me. something that they've dealt with, thankfully, in Skyrim was this bullshit. Like, it's so much better with this. You cannot wait for... Fuck are the nearby enemies, you cocksucker of a game? That's one of the most annoying... I can't do fucking shit because there's one enemy, 28,000... Because fuck me. That's the shit that... That's right here. It doesn't happen often, but it always seems to happen. Literally, just fucking come on already. Really? That fucking... That's the kind of shit that says... Like, come the fuck on. They did so much better of a job in Skyrim. Holy fuck. That is... I've experienced that multiple times now, but the worst situations like that, where it's like, it makes no sense why anything still.
Have you found... Like I told...
Like, the fact that I had ectoplasm like that to begin with was... I really only had to kill...
Are you still talking?
A couple of ghosts.
Show me something.
Told you what? Find ingredients from our guards, huh? The other men... My men and I should be able to keep busy. You too.
So... issue of the mercenaries to contend with. Let's turn this in. After we turn this in, we're going to wrap up with... And then we'll probably chill with some,
Have mercy.
some solo arenas. New extraction shooter. Come on down to me, you jackass. Gonna stay up there? Or you're already down there? No, you're up above a layer more.
I'm looking for result. The Blackwood Company has taken that much of a foothold in Leowin. Never mind. You've done your job. You've done well. Because of your efforts...
Swordsman, nice.
I don't have anything for you right now.
Azan or Grokash.
Grokash. Get some more seasoning. Or perhaps you're ready for... Stay with it.
Grogun is the dude at...
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last
Bruma?
of the Daedra have been driven out.
You're welcome for that, by the way.
Hi there. It's my pleasure.
Oh, you're Kurz Grow Baroth. No. I saw the grow and I was
to-
like, oh, am I looking for you? No, I am not. I'll do more Fighters Guild stuff. We'll start the next time that we play this game by doing that. The Tears of the Savior. Meanwhile, that is going to be it for me for those that are currently sticking around just for Oblivion and watching on Twitch. For those that are watching on YouTube, that is going to be it for me for you. I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you have and haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as, you know, the main channel. Mind you, the edits have kind of gotten slow. I'm going to have to exit out because I don't have my mouse again. So weird. Anyways. Where was I? Waiting for my mouse to show up. Anyways. Exclamation point links like so for those that are watching on Twitch. Links should be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. With all that said and done, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.